HBO has officially renewed its Harry Potter television series for a second season before the first season even fully finished production. The second season focuses, of course, on the second book in the J.K. Rowling series, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, with production scheduled to begin this fall with a tentative release window for the second season around Christmas of 2027, which means, oh my gosh, we're going to get seasons in back-to-back years. Imagine that. Now, this proactive renewal underscores the network's immense confidence in the high-budget reboot, which aims to provide a more faithful, long-form adaptation of the original novels that the movies just couldn't give you because of time constraints. Now, in addition to the renewal, the production has also promoted John Brown to co-showrunner. Now, Brown has won 1, 2, 3 Emmys for his work on writing HBO's Succession, and he will now lead the series alongside co-showrunner Francesca Gardner, who herself won 2 Best Series Emmys for producing Succession. Anyway, Rob, you hear about this? I mean, every series starts with the plan of being 10 seasons, but not many of them actually get the funding green light to go ahead and do a season 2. I think this shows a lot of confidence in what they've got already. They've already greenlight. They're signing the checks for season 2. What's standing out to you about this?
Well, first of all, writing. Television is a writer's medium. Showrunners, creators are usually the writers of the show as well. They have this A-list writing staff that's proven themselves in Succession and other things. And like you said, vote of confidence. I'm really interested in this series, in terms of how they can expand the books and how they can make it feel. I think it's going to have probably a little bit more of, to say it weird, it's going to sound strange, but more of a real world feel to it. But more just because they have to make you believe for a lot longer than one movie does. You're going to be watching this, I'm sure. Right. It's a 10-episode series. So, and I think, look, every choice that I've seen them make for the most part, I think has been stellar. I mean, in terms of the cast, in terms of the writing, in terms of the look of the show, and I'm really excited for this because I think that the level of writing is going to elevate the material. I would expect, is it going to be as good as, say, The Sopranos? Is it going to be as good as The Wire? Well, it's a fantasy show, but I think we're probably going to be getting one of the finest fantasy programs ever put on television.
Well, again,
that's what I expect.
Look at who is behind this now. Because when you look at the producer, this was the first thing that got me kind of excited because I'm not a Potterhead, but I enjoy the movies.
Yeah.
But I'm not a Potterhead. But the thing that initially got me going, was when they first started announcing who were going to be the producers and writers on these things. And you were talking about like Emmy Award winners from top to bottom, not only the people who are making... Guys, the people who made Succession are making this Harry Potter thing. But you also have writers and executive producers from Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon and a couple of other high-profile Emmy-caliber shows. And that gives me a lot of faith. And listen, that first trailer that they put out, that full trailer, it blew my socks off. I remember saying, like, take away the fact that it's this hugely popular series. Take away the fact that it's Harry Potter. If you just played that trailer for me in a vacuum, I would have gone, yeah, this is the next HBO show I can't wait to watch. This looks great. I got to tell you about this, though. One little bit of controversy is you've had these people grasping at straws, trying to find things to complain about. And so obviously one of the first thing, the lowest common denominator, the lowest hanging fruit, people want to talk about race. And so everybody was jumping on the bandwagon, like complaining that they got a black actor to play Snape. They got a UK equivalent of a Broadway performer to play Snape. He's going to be awesome. But since they really want to have a problem with it, they reach so far where they go, okay, so why do we have a problem with this? Oh, I know. In the books, the backstory is that Harry's dad and a bunch of his friends would bully Snape. And if Harry's dad's a white dude and Snape's a black dude, well, that's going to look like Harry's dad was racist. Of course, then I just shoot at them. Make one or two of Harry's dad's friends black guys too. That totally takes away the rest. But I heard this comedian the other day. I wish I could remember the name of the comedian. Forgive me for this. But he talked about this. He's going, yeah, the whole racism thing kind of ridiculous. He goes, however, the one thing that would maybe make it look a little racist is not Harry's dad. it's Harry. He goes, because in the books, like, Harry, for no actual reason, is really suspicious of Snape. Yeah, I don't trust that Snape guy. Why, Harry? I'm not sure. There's just something about him. And then he goes, now you make Snape the only black professor. It's like, so it's not Harry's dad that's the problem. It's Harry. Anyway. Yeah. So I think this looks great. And, you know, somebody in the chat earlier today was saying to me, well, why is this even a story? They were planning for 7 seasons. Guys, it's a story because every series plans to be a multi-season successful show, because everybody's got a plan till you get punched in the mouth, right? And so, like, every series, and by the way, I'm not convinced this show's going to make it all 7 seasons.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, I mean, obviously they love what they've done with season 1, so they've greenlit and started signing checks and paying up the money for season 2. But not a lot of shows go 7 seasons.
Yeah.
And if this thing loses them money, well, they'll pull the plug on it. But hey, it's good to see they've already greenlit it. And I love the fact that instead of having to wait 3 years for the next season, we're going to watch season 1 this Christmas, and then we're going to get to watch season 2 next Christmas.
You literally can't, because these kids would be teenagers.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, welcome to year 2. They got
Harry's going to have like a big beard and everything. It's like, it's good to be back at Hogwarts.
Hello, fellow children.
Hey, fellow kiddies. All right, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? They have officially greenlit and started signing over the money to make season 2 of Harry Potter before they've even finished shooting season 1. Maybe for some people that's not a surprise. The fact that they are moving ahead with it, I think, is a good sign of confidence. Whatever you guys think about it, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.